Paris 2010 was also a chance for French automakers to shake off the effects of the economic crisis and showcase their plans for the future. And it involves going green for the rest of the world. Peugeot and Citroën focused on diesel-electric technology and launched two new cars, the Peugeot 508 and the Citroën C4. Well known for its quirky creations, Citroën also had a funky concept on show. The result of a tie-up with clothing major Lacoste. But it was Renault that made an emphatic statement of intent in Paris, with 4 futuristic yet production-ready hybrids. We saw the Twizy for the first time at Frankfurt last year, and the sci-fi 2-seater is actually ready to hit showrooms in 2011. A more conventional yet no less striking super mini that is 95% along the road to production is the Zoe. The exciting styling previewed Renault's new brand identity and signature front end. Power comes from a 60 kilowatt electric motor with 222 Newton meters of torque. This unit is good for a top speed of 135 kilometers per hour, a 0 to 100 kmph time of 8.1 seconds and 161 kilometer driving range. Another EV that's still very much in the concept stage was the stunning Renault Desire. The first car produced under the marque's new design director is truly a stunning piece of automotive art. A vertically mounted lithium-ion battery is located behind the seats, and the electric motor used in conjunction with KERS gives the Desire 150 horsepower, 226 Newton meters of torque and a range of 160 kilometers. But rather than drive it, most show visitors simply wanted to stare. Now, motor shows usually don't have much to interest motorsport fans, but in Paris this year, rallying was in. Making the biggest splash in its first public showing was the Mini Rally car. Engineered by OVERDRIVE, the car sports a 1.6-litre BMW Motorsports 4-cylinder turbo engine, permanent 4-wheel drive, a sequential 6-speed X-Track gearbox and typically distinctive mini looks. The team will enter half the rallies in the 2011 championship with IRC champion Chris Meek behind the wheel. Giving the countryman company was Ford's next-gen rally car, the new Fiesta WRC, in which Mikko Hirvonen and Jari Martin Latvala will challenge for the 2011 World Championship. Now, Ford, of course, used to own Volvo. The Swedish car maker, now in Chinese hands however, was also at Paris, and Shumi headed over to check what they had to offer.
This is the updated Volvo S60. It's a hungrier looking car, it's a ferocious looking car thanks to the large grille and a very aggressive shoulder line that runs high on the wheel arches and lower below, making the car look lower. More importantly, this car is coming to India next year, and the intention is to bring the price below the 3 Series BMW, which means this car will be assembled in India. Physically though, this is a car that's bigger than the 3 Series BMW, smaller than the 5 Series BMW, and in that sense, it will become a value car in this segment. Is this the car that will kickstart Volvo's sales in India? We'll find out early next year.
And finally, as promised, it's time for some Italian exotica. And we start with Maserati, who launched the sportiest version yet of the iconic Gran Turismo, the MC Stradale. With the V8 engine now rated for 444 horsepower and only 2 seats, the still stunning Grand Tourer should be capable of speeds in excess of 300 km an hour. Talking of speed, let's fly across to the Cavallino. After showing off the stunning 458 Italia in Frankfurt last year, the masters from Maranello were just as flamboyant in Paris, showing off the much-awaited Roadster variant of the iconic 599.
The new car at Ferrari is this, the SA Aperta. S stands for Sergio, A for Andreas, the two designers at Pininfarina, and the car itself is a tribute to 80 years of the design firm. Under the hood is a 670 PS V12 that pushes the car to 325 km an hour. 100 comes up in just 3.6. And as you can see, the name Aperta means topless. This is the topless version of the 599. It's a really sweet looking car.
So, from the 2010 Paris Motor Show, the message that we're taking along to India is that the automotive industry is back to form. Manufacturers have showcased several new cars and concepts, and there's a renewed interest in electric cars as well, which is very interesting. But a lot of these cars showcased here at Paris are coming down to India, and that certainly spells a very bright future for the Indian automotive market.